Welcome to Toy Boy Federation. I'm your host, Maximum Croonage, and with me, I was gonna say my faithful companion.
You should have just went with it. All right, go. You need to stop. All right.
Welcome to Toy Boy Federation. I am your host, and with me is my ever-faithful companion, the Reverend G. Mile.
Oh yeah, we companions together, bro.
Oh,
on this lyrical journey, man.
Word life.
Yeah.
And today, we are going to be unboxing the new Mr. McMahon figure by Mattel.
Oh man, my favorite of all time, Vince.
So let's check this puppy out.
All right. This is my favorite Vince, by the way. The announcer Vince.
I agree.
I wish he would come back and do more announcing. This was his natural talent, actually, in my opinion.
I agree. Oh, wow. It's like
that.
Straight up some assembly required.
Mr. McMahon. Ooh, that was easy.
That was. Wu-Tang W.
Okay, cool. You know Vince is down with the Wu-Tang.
All right, let's take a look at this. That is clean. No bones about that.
Got his hair nicely done like it was back then. Got the famous jawline of a real man, Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Oh, that's a broadcaster. That is a broadcaster.
Look at that smug look on his face. Vince will have that smug look on his face for the next 100 years. That's true. How long Vince McMahon's going to live.
He's going to live.
He's immortal.
He's going to live forever.
Yeah.
A lot of the Mattel figures have been coming out of the box feeling real.
That was an easy one to pull out too, man. Vince McMahon, look how young you look, Vinnie. Yeah. Vinnie Mac.
Vinnie Mac.
Oh my! And I like this velour feeling right here.
Yeah, no, doesn't it feel like soft? Like it's sumptuous.
Yeah, he had to really endorse this though.
Oh yeah.
Like you can mess up, the head scans of HBK, Triple H, The Rock, even Jericho. Just gonna do that because it's WWE all day. I love you, Jericho, but we don't want that bubbly. Anyways, point of the matter is Vincent Kennedy McMahon was gonna make sure that his head scan and that scope was gonna be A1 premium.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And he was stands you didn't even really have to struggle with that. I like that. This is a good one.
That is a good one. Let's see. I'm gonna take a year to assemble these.
Yeah, about to
later.
Yeah,
another time.
Let's not waste our time when Vincent Kennedy McMahon
is waiting.
And maybe if we have some time, I'll tell you the most memorable story of Vinnie Mac that me and my dad always share whenever we're talking about WWE. All right, we got time now?
Yeah, go for it.
We will never forget. I was a kid. We're watching USA, Monday Night Raw, and so forth. Vince and Stone Cold Steve Austin, they were beefing hard, man. We have anniversaries that came up with Stone Cold stunning Vince McMahon for the first time and things like that. So I remember when Vince McMahon was like, yo, Austin, I want you in the ring. Me and my dad Vince ain't gonna wrestle no Stone Cold Steve Austin. He got the little promo videos. He punching the meat like Rocky with Shane and stuff like that. He's trying to pretend he about to get in the ring. We'll never forget when Vincent Kennedy McMahon came with this muscle shirt. You know what I'm saying? That just walked in like that. Just like that. Just like that. And he was baby oiled up. I mean, that dude was raw, like raw and uncut with it, man. He was just like that. Come on, you gotta show him though. Let them know. That's the Vince McMahon I remember. I was shocked. I was a kid, and me and my dad still talk about we can't believe the deltoids and the triceps and the shoulder muscles. Vince was just ripped. I was shocked by that.
This is an astoundingly lifelike portrayal of Vince.
Yeah, and he has the Lee jeans on, not Levi. He had the Lee jeans, the Lee black jeans and stuff like that. It was insane. In short, that's a memory that me and my father, who I love dearly, share of Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Because what says bonding but, two men respecting, a grown-ass man.
Then
my language. But,
what is better bonding than a man and his father appreciating the greased body of an aging wrestling promoter?
This is the Vince I know as a real young kid. The announcer, just cutting promos and stuff like that. You had no idea that this guy, at least as a kid, was the heir to the, like, this is multi-billion-dollar country, company, basically.
He was the man behind the screen, really. Yeah. Man behind the curtain. What figure do you think embodies Vincent Kennedy McMahon more?
Well, the hard part is that, this figure is more nostalgic for me. Yeah. This is the Vince I grew up when we thinking like Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, the beginnings of The Undertaker, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking Gorilla Monsoon, Bobby the Brain Heenan. This is the Vince that has a special place in my heart. But in terms of my age and in terms of like now, like when we think about current day WWE fans, this is the ultimate Vince McMahon figure. I mean, this is the evil doer, the villain, the greedy capitalist that, he was genius to really play into that. Oh, yeah. And he still plays into it. He might be more behind the scenes, but XFL coming in February, baby. And I love Triple H, and Triple H is a genius of his own, but he can never embody, like, this is the original cerebral assassin, I dare say.
10 points, yeah. I do think that this figure does beat out this figure. Just in terms of, like, pure likeness.
And the detail, too.
And the detail. Yeah. Like, this is a really perfectly proportioned figure. I love it. Yeah. I love it a lot. Yeah.
Even the detail with the shoes and stuff.
Yeah. I actually got another one. So you can have this one.
Oh my gosh.
You can have your own Vince to yell at. And see, now you can wake up in the middle of the night, move the ball from your sleeping cap out of your face, and yell at your very own Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Well, I appreciate that. So, Maximum Croonage. That's nice. The Rev approves of this message.
Alrighty. And with that, that's our episode. Thank you so much for joining us. As always, Maximum Croonage, Reverend Gmail, Toy Boy Federation. Thank you for watching. Follow us on Instagram at Toy Boy Federation. Have a great one.
See y'all later.
I'm just gonna like manipulate it with my hand. Now for some reason my left hand is really wet, but my white one, the dark hand. The dark hand and the white hand. You see, this hand does evil. This one does light. All right.